Hey guys, we're going to go over the answers to page 55, interpreting nutrition labels. So you need to burn 3,500 calories in order to lose 1 pound. And of course, you're not going to do that all in one sitting. So the general rule is you could safely lose about 2 pounds a week by dividing these 3,500 calories, which would be 7,000 if you want to lose 2 pounds, within your daily intake for the week. Okay. Um, Excuse me. So we want to look at these four nutrition labels: Pop Tarts, pretzels, M&Ms, and M's, and milk. Okay. So for calories, I'm going to use my draw tool here and I'm going to fill in I'll use purple, and the Pop Tarts. So when you look down at the Pop Tarts, the calories are 219. But remember, this number is only for one pastry. So for two pastries, the total number would be, um, you should have 438. 438. Okay, that should be your answer. For the pretzels, now you had to do the math here. So this serving size is 16 pretzels. And if you read a label, they are often, kind of misleading. They don't tell you like a bag of pretzels because who eats 16 pretzels, right? Do you guys count out your pretzels? Some people might, but most people do not. So to get the calories for 56 pretzels, you needed to do uh, you have to figure out how many 56 pretzels is. Okay, so if you get your little calculator out and you do 56, okay, divided by 16 equals 3.5 servings. Okay, so I do my 3.5 times the calories, which is, did I hit times 229. And you guys all got, let's round that up to 802. OMG, guys, that's a lot of calories, right? 802, 802. Okay, to the M&Ms. All right, so on the M&Ms, it says amount per serving, one package. That's lovely because you're probably going to eat the whole package of M&Ms, right? Um, but I want to know what are the calories in 1.5 packages. So again, we bring our calculator out, and we're going to do the 236, okay, times 1.5 equals 354 calories. Okay, so oops, 354. Okay, and then 4 cups of milk. So in this nutrition label, this is for 1 cup, and we want 4. So this is again with our math. We're going to do the 102 calories times 4, 4 cups. Okay, which is okay, 408. 408. Okay, so that is the total number of calories if you were to eat this much: 2 Pop Tarts, 56 pretzels, 1.5 packs of M&Ms, and 4 cups of milk, which is not crazy because the Pop Tart package comes with two in it, right? 56 pretzels, you could easily do that sitting watching TV and not even thinking about it. You have a pack of M&Ms, you're snacking throughout the day, and then you have another, half of a bag, and then 4 cups of milk is like literally a nobody drinks a cup of milk. That's very tiny. So a glass of milk usually has, 2, 3, 4 cups in it. Okay, now to the total fat. So back to here. So again, doing your math, total fat, you should have had 18. 18. So again, guys, for the Pop Tarts, you have to look down at the total, total fat is 9 grams, and we need to do it for two. So it's 2 times 9 is 18. And then for the 56 pretzels, remember all of the math we're doing, it was 3.5, right? So the fat was 2, okay, times 3.5 is about 7. And then we're going to do the fat for the M&Ms, which is 10 grams times 1.5 will give us about 15. Okay, and then the milk, 4 cups of milk. So we do the fat is 2 grams times 4 is 8. Okay. Oh, and I didn't do the total right here. I'll do the totals all at the end. Okay. Total fat. Okay. I'm sorry, saturated fat. Okay. So under fat, you have saturated fat and trans fat, saturated and trans, saturated and trans. Okay. So for the Pop Tarts, 1 gram, okay, times two is two. That one's easy. For the pretzels, saturated fat, where's the pretzels? Oh, zero. Okay. Zero times 56 is zero. I mean, times 3.5 is zero. And then 1.5 packs of M&Ms, and we're looking at the saturated fat. So we're doing 6 times 1.5, which is 9. And then 4 cups of milk. So 4 times 2 is 8. All right. And then to the carbohydrates. Okay, so carbohydrates, back to the Pop Tarts. Carbohydrates, where is that? 32 grams times 2. 32 times 2 is 64. And then 56 pretzels. Remember, we're doing it times 3.5 because we have 16 in a serving. So 16, I'm sorry, 3.5 times, where's the carb? 48. Okay. That gives us 168. My 8 on there. And then for the 1.5 packs of M&Ms, for the carbohydrates, oops, right here, there are 34. Where are we on? Are we on M&Ms? 34. Oops. Did I say 48? Okay, 34, sorry. 34 grams times 1.5, okay, because you're eating a pack and then a half, so that would be 51. I did do the math right up here, I believe. Okay, and then for the 4 cups of milk for the carbohydrates, there are 13. 13 times 4 is 52, about 52. Okay. And if I'm off a little bit, let me know. And then the proteins. Okay, down here, protein is 3 grams. 3 grams times 2 is 6. And then for 56 pretzels, the protein is 5 grams times 3.5 is about, I'm just going to round that up to 17.5. And then for the 1.5 packs of M&Ms, proteins are 2, so that's about 2 times 1.5 is 3. And for the protein in milk, a lot more. There's 8 grams times 4. Come on, my pen's not writing. That's a 30. Sorry. That's a 32. All right, so let me change my pen color for the totals. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller pen. All right, and so total calories. Are you ready for this, guys? If you add all these up, if you add all of these up, 2002. You guys know the average time, I'm sorry, average calories a day is supposed to be 2,000 calories. So you could get all of your whole day's worth of food calories in this crappy amount of food, which I think some of us do sometimes, right? All right, total fat. Okay, total fat would be 48. 48. The saturated fat is 19. And the carbohydrates are 335. And the protein is 58.5. Okay. Now, using this data with the same serving sizes as listed in question 1, what products would give you the greatest amount of protein? So let's look at our protein chart. Which one gives you the most protein? That would be milk. Okay, so you're right. I'm going to change my color. Let's do green for this answer. Okay, would be milk. Okay, which one has the most total fat? Pop Tarts. Not a surprise. Tarts. All right, and then saturated fat, the most saturated fat are the M&Ms. How sad. M. Right, I'm just going to put because I can't seem to write. Okay, now, based on your weight, how many kilocalories would you burn? This is specifically for you. Would you burn if you were to run at 6 miles per hour for 45 minutes? Okay, that's like a 10-minute mile, which is an average. You're not speeding and you're not walking. It's like a small jog. Okay, so you're all going to have different answers for this. But let's see, how could we do this? Okay, so the equation is, guys, you do 3 times your weight. Okay, so if you weigh 175 pounds, you do 3 times 175 times 0.75. So let's get the calculator out and do the math for this example here. 3 times 175 times 0.75, which is running that much. Okay. So the answer for this one, if this was you, okay. So if you're 175, then I've done the math for you. This would be 394, 3. Is that what I said? 390. Yeah, 394. Okay. 394. Okay. And remember, the question is, would you, so this is how many calories you would burn. Okay. You're running for 45 minutes, 10-minute mile, you would burn 394 calories. So let's see if you would burn off a pack of 2 M&Ms. So what is the calories of 2 M&Ms? 2 whole packs. Okay. So we go to our M&Ms right here, 236. I'm going to get my calculator out again. Okay. 236 is the calories of 1 package. I'm going to eat 2. Okay. So that is 472 calories for 2 packs of M&Ms. 472. Okay. So for this person who's 175 pounds, would you have run long enough to burn off 2 packages of M&Ms? Well, to burn off 2 packs of M&Ms, 2 packs of M&Ms is 472 calories, and I've only burned off 394. So my answer is in red here, which is depressing. The answer is no. No. Running for 45 minutes, that's almost a straight hour of like a jogging somewhere. I still wouldn't burn off my 2 packs of M&Ms. So guys, the idea here is, you need to pay attention to what you're eating, because if you don't burn it off, it's just going to sit there and become extra weight. Okay. So if number 4, if you consumed all the mentioned servings in question number 4, would you provide your body with more or less kilocalories for your BMR that you calculated on the other page? So guys, I can't answer this question for you. You obviously, once you do the numbers, then you're going to say more or less, okay, based on your number for the kilocalories for your BMR. All right. And then just a couple other questions. A doctor tells their patient that they need to lose 10 pounds. They explain that burning 3,500 calories, remember we talked about that, is how you lose 1 pound. The doctor advises the patient to only lose 1 pound a week. A, with a BMR of 1,500, how many calories would they need to reduce from their daily diet to safely lose 1 pound a week? That's the first question. The second question is, how could combining diet and exercise be used for a patient to successfully lose 10 pounds? And then C, how long will it take this patient to lose 10 pounds safely? Okay, so this is the question where you guys have to do some math. So remember, I talked about, or I think I talked about, maybe in class, maybe not. When you lose weight safely, it's 1 to 2 pounds a week. Okay, now we're telling you that this person's BMR is 1,500. That means that is the minimum that they have to eat in order to keep their cells functioning. So you can't go below 1,500. Or if you do go below 1,500, then you're going to start losing weight, because where's your body going to get that energy? They're going to get it from the fat that's being stored. Okay, so 3,500 calories. Okay, so Let me get my pen here. I'm gonna change the color. Let's do blue here. Okay, so our patient is supposed to eat 1,500 calories, okay, a day. Now, um, we're only losing 1 pound a week, okay? So how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days, okay? So they have 7 days to actually lose the weight. So in a week, how many calories should this person get? If you can't do the math in your head, 1,500 times 7, they should get 10,500 calories in a week, okay? So that's 10,000. Sorry, let me move this back up. 10,500 calories they need to eat in a week. All right, and we want to lose a pound in a week, so minus 3,500. All right, so 7,000 calories is what they need to be getting, okay? Divided by how many days in the week? 7. So they should be eating 1,000 calories a day. Come on, my pen is not writing. Per day. Okay, so do they have to track their food? Sure, they absolutely have to track their food. So the answer here is 1,000. Oh my goodness, guys, my pen's not writing. 1,000. It's not supposed to be 100. Okay, 1,000. So question A, with a BMR of 1,500, how many calories would they need to reduce from their diet to safely lose a pound a week? So they have to lose, oh, well, 1,000 calories per day. Okay, let's be really specific. 1,000 calories per day is what they need to have. So they're actually reducing. They're going to 7,000 for the week. Okay, so I guess I didn't really write that question the best, but you see the math over there. Question B, how would combining diet and exercise be used for this patient to successfully lose 10 pounds? So, guys, here's the thing. If you want to eat more, all you have to do is then exercise more. So, if this patient wants to eat 2 packs of M&Ms, or 1 pack at least of M&Ms as a little cheat, then they need to run for 45 minutes, and that's what's going to take away those calories, the exercise. So you could eat more. This person could eat more than 1,000 calories a day because that's really low. So if they want to eat 1,500 like they normally do, then they're going to have to exercise and burn off 500 calories a day with exercise. So you can paraphrase that right here. And for the last question, it's pretty simple. How long will it take this patient to lose 10 pounds safely? The answer is 10 weeks. Okay. If you want to lose weight safely because your caloric intake is going to drop dramatically, then you need to do it safely and not take away too many calories per week. Okay. So the answer is, let me make sure I'm writing 10 weeks. Now, here's the I'm sorry, my pen is not writing. If you have a lot of weight to lose, then you could feasibly, safely lose 2 pounds a week, which would cut this time in half. Okay, so to lose 10 pounds, it would take less time. You would just cut it in half. Okay, let's try this again, guys. The answer is 10. Woohoo, 10 weeks. Okay. So hopefully this helped you guys. And now you can move on to the metabolism 24-hour food journal, where you are going to fill out your BMR following the math equations. If you are a male, I'll scroll over here, guys. The math goes like this. If you are a male, which you are, age 10 to 18, this is the conversion, okay? What is your BMR? This is the number that the doctors use in the doctor's office. And I hope that you guys know what the number means. We'll talk about this in the notes. But, is it totally accurate? Does it take everything into account? No. But you do need to know how they get this number. Okay. There's charts that you can just go down and across and see your BMR, but this is how the number is actually calculated. So, first, everybody, before you fill in male or female, you got to convert your weight from pounds to kilograms. Okay. So, your weight in pounds. Okay, so if you're 175 pounds divided by 2.2 gives you your weight in kilograms because this is the metrics that we use, kilograms. Okay, if you are a male, it is a different um, calculation than females because we talked about before that females have a different body fluid amount. So the weight is actually different. Even if you weigh the same pounds, your body fluid is actually different. Okay. So if you're a male, guys, 17.5 times this weight right here that you calculated, and then you add 651, and that's your BMR. For girls, you do 12.2 times the weight that you calculated here, plus 746, and that is your BMR. Okay. Now, for your BMI, the equation is a little bit different. Again, you have to convert your weight into pounds, from pounds, excuse me, to kilograms by dividing by 2.2, but you already have that number there, so you're good. Um, so weight in pounds divided by 2.2, that's your weight. It's the same number, guys. Height in feet, okay, 5'5", 5'7". Convert your height into inches. So if you're 5'5", you're 65 inches, I believe. And then so it's just times 12. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. 5'5" is 65 inches. Okay, so there's your example there. Convert your height to meters. Okay, so you got your 65 inches times 2.54 for everybody. That gives you your height in meters, divided by 100, guys, and that's going to give you your height in meters. Okay, multiply your height in meters by itself. So this number, put it again right here, is your height in meters. Okay, and then your weight, divide your weight in kilograms by your height in meters. So weight in kilograms, that's that number we have right here, divided by your height in meters, which is the number right here. And that is going to give you your BMI. Okay. And remember, this is the um, minimum number of calories that you need to eat to stay alive. Okay. Now, again, with the nutrition labels and losing weight, perhaps, if you have a lot of excess fat stored, you can decrease your caloric intake because you have other energy sources that your body can use. If you do not have a lot of fat, you cannot go below this BMI number because then your body will start taking nutrients from your organs, and that's not what you want to happen. Okay, so hopefully this helped you guys. The 24-hour food journal, you are going to start from breakfast today to breakfast tomorrow, okay? And write down everything you eat and drink. Um, if you don't know the calories of, an apple off the top of your head, nobody does. There's a lot of calorie. What do you call it? Like um, just type in how many calories are in an apple, and then there's little trackers online. So you're just going to Google it. Okay. You can refer to WebMD Diet Health Tool Food Calorie Counter to help you. And there is another extra credit opportunity if you complete the journal for a whole week of meals. Then you can get extra credit. Okay, you can use paper or you can even use an app, and send me the information if you'd like to. And then note, guys, always if tracking your food is something that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe you've had an eating disorder in the past, or maybe you obsess a little bit too much about these things, and it probably wouldn't be a good idea to bring this all back up. There is an alternate assignment that you can do right here. Just click on the link and you can do that instead. So there, that is for you guys. Or if you just don't think you have time to track all of your food for the 24 hours, you can do the alternate assignment as well. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys, and I will see you next time in class. Bye.